Merry Flossmas, Floss Tube. I managed to get John to agree to be in my video today. We're headed out to our regular Friday morning breakfast date where we catch up on our weekly events and happenings and have a good breakfast as part of the whole deal. So I'll be back in a little bit to tell you all about today's ornament and my progress on yesterday's. Have a great day. I'm wrapping orders this morning and I just spent 5 minutes. Okay, maybe 5 minutes is an exaggeration, but I just spent a couple of minutes looking for the red curling ribbon to wrap up the packages. And then I looked down at my other hand. I already had it in my hand and I was looking around for it. That's the kind of Friday it's been so far. It's crazy. Things are crazy. We are 2 weeks from Christmas. So there is not going to be a regular Stitch With Me video today. I'm going to just put up a Flossmas video instead, and I hope that you enjoy this as well. So it won't be as long as a regular Stitch With Me, but we still get to hang out and chit chat a little bit today anyways. So I'll be back after I've done wrapping a few more parcels. Okay, so you may remember this little one over here. She's not so little. She recorded a Vlogmas video with me last Christmas for Tamari Balls.
I didn't think you posted that one.
Oh, yes, I did.
You told me you didn't.
I did.
Oh.
Remember, it was a few days after you fell down the stairs?
Maybe that's why I don't remember it.
Maybe that is why you don't remember it. It's possible. So it's Flossmas, and Sara says, "What's Flossmas?" Do you understand it yet?
It's cross-stitch Christmas.
It's like a fantastic cross-stitch Christmas. So people are doing different things. I'm starting a new ornament every day. Did you know that?
No.
Yep.
So which one are you starting today?
Well, I'm starting a new one today by my friend Patty from Newfoundland. Patty Break.
Oh.
Yeah. Pretty
What does
cool,
it look
right?
like?
Well, it looks like this. And I'll
You're
insert,
gonna insert it?
yeah, I'll insert a picture right there. So that's good. So where are we headed now?
To pick up some fruit.
Some fruit, some citrus. So your school is having, they had a fundraiser, right? You're selling citrus.
We want to raise money for our Chicago trip that's going to happen in May.
Yep.
We're going to go and we're going to watch the symphony.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you had a concert a few nights ago.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you didn't know that I posted a video.
No. You didn't tell me that you posted.
Well, you don't watch my videos, so I can post whatever I want.
That's not how it works.
I posted a clip of pretty much everything that happened through the whole night, and I caught a little clip of your solo in the first piece.
Oh, the English horn
No,
one?
the oboe solo at the beginning.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. You played it. You played the oboe solo, and then the piccolo played it afterwards. It was the very first time that Mr. Weezer cued you.
Oh, the one with Mr. Weezer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. You sounded great.
Yeah.
Lots of people really liked it. They thought you sounded great.
That's good.
So I always get asked whether you still craft.
Not really.
No? Do you miss it?
Yeah. If I had more time, I probably would.
Yeah? Do you think maybe when you're older you'll do it again?
Maybe.
What kind of crafting? Tamari balls again?
No. Something more practical.
Something more practical.
Like
so,
sewing stuff.
sewing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you do sew already. You know how to sew.
I made the blanket, the top of the blanket that you said you'd finish for me like 2 years ago and you
That's
didn't.
right. Thank
Yeah.
you for telling everybody that. How true. I'll get even with you later. All right. Well, I guess we better go and pick up your citrus. I'm filming this with you because I needed to record a little episode today because normally I record my Stitch With Me videos on Friday.
Oh.
Do you know what those are?
Yeah.
What do I do with my Stitch With Me video?
You have your cross stitch on a table and you record the actual stitching.
Very good. Hey, you did know. You get
do.
brownie points for that. Maybe I'll take you to Tim Hortons and buy you a cup of tea. That sounds nice. Hey, good. Very nice. Thank you. So yeah, today's Friday. It is Friday off the grid. We celebrate stitching. So the premise is that people are supposed to take 6 hours on a Friday night and stitch for 6 hours.
I thought that was just a regular thing. I didn't think that had to do with Christmas.
Well, no, it doesn't have anything to do with Christmas. I've been doing that for a year and a half.
Yeah.
But just because it's Flossmas doesn't mean that I wasn't going to do a Stitch With Me. But I ran out of time today.
Oh, so you're not gonna...
I'm not going to do a regular Stitch With Me video today.
But are you gonna stitch for the 6 hours tonight?
I'm going to do my best to try. That sounds like, well, it's always fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Am I always stitching?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Or sewing.
Or sewing.
Or knitting.
Or knitting.
Or drinking coffee.
Yeah. You must be getting me something good for Christmas this year.
I'm not telling you what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Do you have my present already?
I have part of your present.
Part of my present.
Mhm.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Do you think I could ever convince you to start cross-stitching again?
No.
No?
Takes too long.
Takes too long.
You gotta put so much time into making one thing.
Well, you're right. Sewing is a lot faster. But, you know, I'll keep at, you know, I'll gently ask you again in maybe a few years.
I have so many little ones that I started so long ago and they're all scattered in my loft.
No, they're not. You put them all in my bedroom.
Oh, well, they used to be scattered
Yes,
in my
I know.
loft.
You collected them all and then you put them all in my bedroom.
Yeah.
So, I'll save them for you
Okay.
for when you're ready to start again. Well, thanks for chatting to my friends.
You're welcome.
It's called Floss Tube. Did you know that?
I knew that.
You knew that? Yeah, it's pretty good. You know a lot more than I gave you credit for.
It's more of an American thing.
No, it's worldwide.
Floss tube. You said it's more American.
No, I said I have a lot of people in America who watch me. But
Oh.
it's all over the world.
Well, I knew that.
So,
Or maybe you said it wasn't.
remember there's Ada in France
Yeah, I know.
and Mika and all of my friends in the Netherlands and all over the place.
Is Ada the one with the sun? You can cut that part out.
Oh, I'm not cutting that part out. That's
Okay.
very good. So yes, if you know Ada on Instagram, Ada Stitches, Ada has a son who's the same age as Sara.
They're trying to set us up.
He's very handsome. And Sara has had a boyfriend
Maybe
for
I
the
can
last
move
2
to
years.
France.
Sure. I'm there. I'd move to France. So Ada has a very handsome young son and he's a nice boy. Sara is also dating a very nice boy. But I said that if things didn't work out with her boyfriend that I was gonna take her to France and introduce her to Ada's son. So there you go. I've got him lined up.
A backup plan.
That's right. So there you go. There's a bit of floss tube gossip for you. All right. Well, that's it. So I guess let's go pick up the citrus and then I will come back and share Patty's ornament that I'm going to start today. Happy stitching. See you in a minute. Okay. Citrus all the way from Florida. Traveled all the way here to cold Canada from sunny, warm Florida. Sara and I have already shared an orange, and it was delicious. Yum. Okay, so I finally have a few minutes to sit down and share some stitching with you. You've been patient with me today. Yesterday's ornament was from the 2009 Just Cross Stitch ornament issue. And I chose to start the Prairie Schooler design from here called Frosty Fun. So it looks like that. And as I mentioned, I was going to start with the snow, and I still even have it in my Q-snap. I don't even have my needle minder in here. I've got my needle stuck in my batting, so you can hardly see it, but I got most of his bottom done. And I'm not worried about the fact that it's quite light on this fabric because it's all going to be filled in, and you'll be able to see the snowman really well when I get all of my other stitches in. So I didn't want to put it down, but I only had about half an hour. So that stitching that I did there, I probably did in about 40 minutes. 30 minutes last night and 10 minutes this morning when I first woke up and made my coffee, because I don't know about you, but that's how I like to start my day. Either knitting a row or putting a few stitches in while I drink my first cup of coffee. I feel a little bit cheated if I don't get that little bit of time to myself. So if I do manage, even if it's 5-10 minutes, it makes me feel like at least I've gotten something done that I wanted to do for the day. So cute little snowman. I'm looking forward to getting back to him. So one day. Okay, so today's ornament I've mentioned several times now. I have a chart by Patty from Newfoundland, 4 boys and an NL girl designs. Now, with this chart, Patty had the cover photo redone, and she wanted us to have the proper copy of the front photo. So the copy that we had wasn't as clear as she was hoping to have in a published pattern. I don't think there's anything wrong with it because I've seen the shop models. And also my copy of it is signed by Patty. So thank you, Patty, but I am actually not going to replace my cover photo because I like the one that you signed. So I'm going to insert a photo in my video. Actually, wait, I already did, didn't I? I'm going to insert that photo in the little conversation that I had with Sara because I mentioned that I would do it then. So I just have to remember when I'm editing to do that so that you can see these ornaments really close up. Patty brought them with her when she came to the retreat here in Ontario back in October, and they were beautiful. So the ornament that I've chosen to start today is this one up in the top corner, this one here. And I am actually going to work on this. I know I'm breaking my own Flossmas rules here. There are no rules, so I'm not really breaking any rules. It's all good. I'm gonna start this tonight, and I'm going to also work on it tomorrow as well, because tomorrow I have a very busy day planned and a really, really fun day planned, but I'm not going to tell you anything about it until tomorrow. So I know I'm going to be busy. I'm not going to have a lot of time, and I really wanted to try and get some stitching done on Patty's ornament. So that's my plan for today and tomorrow. So Flossmas Day 14 and 15 are going to be this ornament here. So tune in tomorrow to see how many stitches I put in tonight, and I'll continue to work on it tomorrow. Thank you to Patty. I have an extra copy of her pattern to give away. So I am going to do this giveaway on the Facebook group, on the Friday Off the Grid Facebook group. If you would like to win a copy of Patty's German Christmas Baubles, you get all 3 patterns in this set. All 3 of those designs are in here, and I'm going to put that up on the Facebook group. Patty is also offering a secondary giveaway, and this one is going to come directly from her. Just recently, she had her very first ornament published in a Canadian cross-stitching publication, and I'm going to insert a picture of that magazine here. And Patty has very generously offered to send a copy of that magazine to one lucky winner. So I'm going to put up a secondary entry in the Facebook group. Feel free to enter both. You can win the pattern from me, and maybe you'll also win the magazine. You never know. Chances are lightning can strike twice. Is that the expression? Lightning can strike twice. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing today. I have a piece of 36 count natural linen. I think is it natural or is it an antique white? I can't remember. But it's one that I had thought that would be perfect for this design because, so yeah, it must be an antique off-white because I remember thinking it was very similar to the fabric that Patty herself used. So that's my plan. I have a little bit more sewing to do this evening, a few more orders to get ready to go, and then I think we might try to watch a Christmas movie tonight. I'm not sure which one we're going to watch. I still haven't watched A Charlie Brown Christmas, and I feel like that needs to be on the list, as well as The Grinch. We haven't watched The Grinch yet either, though my son went to the movies to see the new one, and he really enjoyed it. So it's Friday night. And I'm sorry that there wasn't a proper Stitch With Me video, but hopefully this little Flossmas episode was nice for us to have a little visit today as well. So that's it for me today. Tomorrow's video is probably going to be up fairly late because I have lots of plans happening during the day. And then when I finally get it edited and uploaded tomorrow, I can share all of the details of the fun things that I have planned for tomorrow. So that's it for Flossmas Day 14. It's a wrap, and I'm going downstairs to maybe sneak another orange because they're awfully good. And then maybe we'll have some dinner in a little bit. We have enough leftovers from when our friends came over last night. We cooked a lot of food, so we have leftovers tonight, which is always nice. I love leftovers. It's sort of like pushing that easy button. Okay, that's it for me. Happy stitching. See you tomorrow.